What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Cavill with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some news concerning Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khabib snubs Canelo Alvarez by naming the best boxer in the world. Get this, UFC legend Khabib Nurmagomedov has claimed that he truly believes that Tyson Fury is the best boxer in the world ahead of Canelo Alvarez. The 32-year-old Russian superstar called it time on an illustrious fighting career with a sensational second round win over Justin at the UFC 254 in October of 2020. And this is what he had to say. He said, "The Eagle is also a big fan of boxing and an admirer of a legendary fighter such as Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. Khabib recently made an appearance on the episode of Hot Boxing with Mike alongside the baddest man on the planet, Henry Cejudo, and Ali Abdelaziz. While the episode of Hot Boxing hasn't officially aired, Khabib spoke with reporters afterwards and was asked who would win in a fight between Cejudo and Hasbulla. Okay, and he also asked about boxing, and he said he admitted it was very close debating after naming the likes of Canelo, Usyk, and Terrence Crawford. But the Hall of Famer believes that Fury is the top ahead of the pound-for-pound king." Wow. He said, "Khabib, right now, I believe Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight and undefeated, and he beat everybody very close, like Canelo, Usyk, Crawford, all these guys, very close. Just my opinion, top, Tyson Fury right now." Those are the words of Khabib. Now, let me counterpunch. Listen, there's a reason why Khabib is a USFC legend, okay? Not a boxing one. So I don't think that his opinion really matters as far as expertise goes. Okay, so if you can compare Tyson Fury to Canelo Alvarez, there is no comparison between those two. I'm talking about from the best to the resume to the skill set. Maybe the skill set you can argue, okay, but not really. Canelo's been in there with far more better fighters. Tyson Fury's career has been shallow at best. Okay? He's a one-hit wonder twice. That's what Tyson Fury is. The only significance of Tyson Fury, he's undefeated. And I think that's where the bias comes in. And what I mean by that is Khabib has something in common with Tyson Fury as of right now. They both are undefeated, and I think Khabib looked at, my experience on my platform, I'm undefeated, nobody ever beat me, so by default, I have to be the best, versus Tyson Fury, since he hasn't ever been beaten, he has to be the best too. That's what I think he went on. I think he went on his undefeated record. I think if Tyson Fury would have had one loss, he would have had to look at someone else, such as Usyk and Crawford. Okay, and I don't think that he's really looked at those fighters to even make a distinction or a comparison with those guys. Okay, I think he looked at Tyson Fury and looked at the last performance of Tyson Fury, and the last time he was in the ring was damn near 2 years ago. So that's what he goes off of. He looks at Tyson Fury's win over Deontay Wilder like he looked at his own over Mr. Conor McGregor. Okay, so I think that's what he's doing by comparison. Okay, but he couldn't be so farther from the truth. Canelo has damn near fought everyone, man. I mean, pretty much anyone that was anyone he fought. Tyson Fury can't say that, so I don't know where he gets that from. You beat Vladimir Klitschko. I don't even know if Khabib knows Vladimir Klitschko, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you're only going off of him being the best because he beat Deontay Wilder, what the fuck is that about? You know what I mean? That's not good enough. That's not enough to even compare their resumes. It's laughable. Okay? So I was asked to counterpunch what Khabib said. Khabib could be no far from the truth, but I think his common thing with Tyson Fury is with the undefeated record. I think he looked at the record and he based off his last performance, and that's what he's going off of. He's not looking at anything else that Tyson Fury did, if he even knows what else Tyson Fury did, besides talk shit and sing. Okay, so anyway, that's my counterpunch on that. I will leave a poll for shits and giggles in the community. You guys tell me what you think of Khabib's judgment on who's the best boxer around right now. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.